El Dorado, the legendary city of gold, has stolen treasure hunters and dreamers' imaginations for centuries. But what do we really know about this fabled city? Was it a real place, or merely a myth born from the vivid imagination of those seeking fortune and adventure? In today's video, we'll dive into the history, legends, and possible origins of El Dorado and its allure. Welcome to Life's Biggest Questions. Now, let's continue on about the lost city of gold. The legend of El Dorado dates back to the 16th century, when Spanish conquistadors arrived in South America in search of gold and riches. These explorers had been enticed by tales of a distant city overflowing with gold and unimaginable wealth. The name El Dorado itself means the golden one in Spanish, and the idea of such a city captured the imaginations of those seeking fortune and adventure. In reality, the legend of El Dorado has its roots in the customs and rituals of the indigenous Muisca people who inhabited present-day Colombia. Their society was deeply religious and centered around the worship of various deities. In a sacred ceremony called El Dorado, the new Muisca ruler, or Zipa, would cover himself in gold dust and dive into Lake Guatavita. As he submerged himself, his attendants would throw gold and precious stones into the lake as offerings to the gods. It is believed that the Spanish explorers who heard of this ritual mistakenly conflated the ceremony with the existence of a physical city brimming with gold. As the legend of El Dorado spread, it evolved and grew more elaborate. Some versions of the story claimed that the city's buildings and temples were made of solid gold, while others described its inhabitants as wearing golden clothing and jewelry. These fantastical tales further fueled the European explorers' desire to find and conquer the fabled city, leading to numerous expeditions and countless lives lost in the quest for El Dorado. The legend of El Dorado was not confined to South America, as the myth quickly spread to Europe, where it captured the imaginations of writers, poets, and artists. El Dorado came to represent the ultimate prize, an unattainable treasure that symbolized the dreams and aspirations of those who sought wealth, power, and glory. The search for El Dorado was a dangerous and arduous undertaking, as countless explorers ventured into uncharted territories with little more than their dreams of untold riches to guide them. Many expeditions faced seemingly insurmountable obstacles such as treacherous terrain, hostile indigenous tribes, and diseases to which they had no immunity. One of the most famous explorers in the search for El Dorado was the German conquistador and geographer Philipp von Hutten. He led several expeditions into the dense jungles of Venezuela and Colombia in the early 16th century, following reports of a city filled with gold. Hutten and his men faced immense challenges, including hunger, disease, and attacks from native tribes. Despite his best efforts, he never found the elusive city of gold, and his expeditions ultimately led to his capture and execution by hostile tribes. Gonzalo Pizarro, the half-brother of the famous conquistador Francisco Pizarro, also embarked on a mission to find El Dorado in the 1540s. He led a massive expedition consisting of over 300 Spaniards and thousands of indigenous slaves into the depths of the Amazon rainforest. The journey was fraught with danger and hardship as the expedition members faced torrential rains, disease, and dwindling food supplies. Many perished, and Pizarro ultimately returned to Peru empty-handed. Sir Walter Raleigh, an English explorer, courtier, and writer, was another prominent figure in the search for El Dorado. He led 2 expeditions to South America in the late 16th and early 17th centuries, searching for the legendary city in present-day Guyana and Venezuela. Although Raleigh never found El Dorado, his accounts of his travels were widely read in Europe and fueled further interest in the legend. Throughout the centuries, numerous other explorers and treasure hunters attempted to locate the fabled city of gold, each one driven by the tantalizing promise of wealth and glory. However, despite their determination and courage, none were ever able to find El Dorado, and the legend remained just that, a legend. The legend of El Dorado had far-reaching consequences not just for the explorers who sought it, but also for the indigenous peoples of South America and the European powers vying for control over the continent. The relentless pursuit of gold and other riches had profound effects on the social, political, and cultural landscape of the region, with repercussions that are still felt today. The colonization of South America was driven in large part by the desire for wealth and resources, as European powers sought to exploit the continent's vast riches. The Spanish, in particular, were drawn to the region by the promise of El Dorado and the abundant gold that was said to lie within its borders. This lust for wealth led to the conquest of vast territories, the displacement and subjugation of indigenous peoples, and the establishment of the Spanish Empire as a dominant force in the region. In their quest for El Dorado, the European explorers often clashed with local tribes, leading to violent conflicts and the loss of countless lives on both sides. The introduction of European diseases, such as smallpox and measles, further decimated indigenous populations which had no immunity to these unfamiliar ailments. Entire cultures and societies were forever altered or destroyed as a result of the relentless pursuit of El Dorado and its fabled riches. The legend of El Dorado also served as a cautionary tale about the destructive power of greed and ambition. Many explorers became consumed by their desire for wealth and glory, sometimes at the expense of their own well-being and the lives of their comrades. The term El Dorado fever was coined to describe the madness that gripped those who became obsessed with finding the city of gold, often leading them to make reckless and dangerous decisions. The impact of the El Dorado legend extended beyond the shores of South America, as it captured the imaginations of Europeans back home. The stories of vast riches and golden cities inspired generations of adventurers, writers, and artists, who used the myth as a symbol of human aspiration, exploration, and the pursuit of the unknown. The legend of El Dorado remains a powerful reminder of the lengths to which people will go in search of wealth, power, and the tantalizing promise of a better life. The legacy of El Dorado lives on, not just as a captivating tale of lost cities and hidden treasure, but also as a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of the human spirit. The story of El Dorado has inspired countless books, films, and works of art that explore themes of ambition, exploration, and the pursuit of the unknown. The legend of El Dorado has also had a lasting impact on the fields of archaeology and anthropology. The search for the fabled city has led to the discovery of numerous pre-Columbian artifacts and ancient ruins throughout South America, providing valuable insights into the region's rich and diverse cultural history. These findings have expanded our understanding of the complex societies that once thrived in South America and have helped to debunk many of the misconceptions surrounding the El Dorado myth. In recent years, scientists and historians have used advanced technologies such as satellite imagery and ground-penetrating radar to study the region's past and uncover new clues about its ancient civilizations. These modern-day explorers continue the centuries-old quest for knowledge and understanding that was once driven by the pursuit of El Dorado and its legendary riches. Moreover, the legend of El Dorado has become a symbol of unattainable goals and the human propensity for dreaming big. It serves as a reminder that sometimes the most valuable treasures are not physical riches, but rather the knowledge, experiences, and personal growth that come from pushing the boundaries of our understanding and venturing into the unknown. In popular culture, the legend of El Dorado has been adapted and reimagined in various forms, from the animated film The Road to El Dorado to video games like Uncharted Golden Abyss and Tomb Raider. These adaptations serve as a testament to the enduring appeal of the El Dorado myth and its ability to inspire creativity and wonder. Ultimately, the legacy of El Dorado transcends time and space as it continues to captivate the hearts and minds of dreamers, adventurers, and scholars alike. It is a story that reminds us of the power of imagination, the allure of the unknown, and the boundless potential that lies within each of us. Even in our technologically advanced age, the legend of El Dorado continues to captivate modern-day treasure hunters who are drawn to the tantalizing promise of hidden riches and lost artifacts. These intrepid explorers employ cutting-edge tools and techniques to delve deeper into the mysteries of the past and uncover new evidence about the origins of the El Dorado myth. Advances in technology, such as satellite imagery, remote sensing, and LiDAR, light detection and ranging, have allowed treasure hunters and archaeologists alike to explore previously inaccessible regions of South America. These innovative methods enable researchers to detect hidden structures, buried cities, and ancient roads beneath dense vegetation, providing valuable insights into the region's rich cultural history. Today's treasure hunters often work closely with archaeologists and historians, combining their shared passion for exploration and discovery with rigorous scientific methods. This collaboration has led to some groundbreaking discoveries, such as the identification of the ancient city of Ciudad Perdida in Colombia and the uncovering of numerous pre-Columbian artifacts throughout the Amazon basin. In addition to searching for physical treasures, modern-day treasure hunters also seek to unravel the intricate web of historical and cultural connections that link the El Dorado myth to the indigenous peoples of South America. By studying ancient texts, oral histories, and archaeological evidence, these researchers aim to piece together a more accurate and nuanced understanding of the societies that once flourished in the region and their interactions with European explorers. While the search for El Dorado in its literal sense may be a fruitless endeavor, the quest for knowledge and understanding about the history and cultures of South America is a treasure hunt in its own right. The discoveries made by these modern-day explorers not only shed light on the true nature of the El Dorado myth, but also enrich our understanding of the complex and diverse civilizations that once thrived in this fascinating part of the world. The spirit of El Dorado lives on in these modern-day treasure hunters, who continue to push the boundaries of exploration and discovery in pursuit of the unknown. Their passion and dedication serve as a testament to the enduring appeal of the El Dorado legend and the unquenchable human desire for adventure, knowledge, and the promise of hidden treasures yet to be found.